Hey guys, so in today's video I want to talk about the false promises, or I don't know how to phrase it to not sound ignorant or rude towards EA devs, but realistically I don't really know how to describe it in another way. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the features which were promised and advertised to be in the game or were supposed to happen and did not happen, in fact. I got to admit that at this point, I don't even know what I'm doing. As in, am I complaining about Battlefield 5? Am I shitting on Battlefield 5? Or am I just saying what's actually happening? Because it's not even my subjective opinion. Realistically, it's just me reporting on the facts which are happening somewhere in the background or around the community, and they're just happening. It's not my opinion on a certain subject, it's literally what is happening, or rather what is not happening and what was supposed to be happening. Let's start with talking about the dragging mechanic. We were supposed to receive a mechanic allowing us to drag bodies of dead teammates to then be able to revive them in a safe place, behind cover, or anywhere else inside the building. Whatever the place would be, you are supposed to be able to actually take your teammate and drag them to the safe place. This has been advertised in May of 2018 when the reveal of Battlefield 5 happened. Yes, the one that started off with Trevor Noah getting his makeup ready, do not remind me of this. Anyway, and the point is, we have heard about it in May, and then we heard it won't be there at launch in November. Which, by the way, has already been delayed by 1 month because the game was originally supposed to come out in October. But okay, it didn't. Fair enough. What is happening? Where is the information about the dragging mechanic? Why has it not been explained when it will be added to the game, or what is actually happening to it and why it is not in the game already? And I really don't mean to come off as someone who's nitpicking and complaining about every single feature of the game, but they have officially announced it. It's been officially announced as one of the features in Battlefield 5, so it would kind of make sense to actually let us know what is happening and why it is not in the game yet. Another thing would be the cooperation mode. I know I've already talked about it once in a different video, but hey, once again, the stuff that was talked about during the reveal of Battlefield 5 and the way they have described the co-op mode that was coming for Battlefield 5 is nowhere near what we actually received. It's not. It's completely different. And again, there has never been an actual explanation explaining why we actually received this form of cooperation mode instead of what was supposed to be released into the game. Now, again, it's not something big, but when you are in a position of a creator like I am, and Battlefield is a part of your day, every single day, because I'm looking out for news, new stuff happening around the game, updates, new possible features being implemented, all of that. I'm in this community 24/7. It kind of stands out when some things are announced and they never come. Like, it's quite obvious. Some of you guys who browse Reddit actively might remember the whole situation with the airlifts for the deluxe edition owners of Battlefield 5, where from November up to late December, there's been this discussion about how everyone is disappointed in the deluxe edition items and they aren't exactly what they were supposed to be. I didn't really talk about it before because I didn't really feel like I should make a video about it, especially given the fact that some of you guys know I haven't paid for Battlefield 5. Like, I have the press review version of the game, which is like the highest edition possible, but I didn't pay for any of it, so I didn't feel like I should complain about not getting like some fancy items, because I didn't even pay for the base game. But here the whole discussion is a bit different, because it's not about those items, it's about the communication that went around the whole subject, and we've had one of the EA's representatives telling us there will be a blog post explaining those. For about 3 weeks it was teased, and then at the end it didn't appear when it was scheduled to appear. I don't really know if it's been released after that or not, but the point is, there hasn't been any improvement, and there hasn't been really any response. And I know this topic is like a couple of months old at this point, but again, as I said, I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't feel like I should actually talk about it, especially that, as I mentioned, I didn't pay for the game myself, and many others didn't, who actually complained about it, which is pretty bizarre at this point, but anyway. The point is not the items, the point is the communication about the whole topic of items. But this isn't all. We still have more situations where the communication simply went wrong or just didn't happen at all. Do you guys remember the elite skins, which were supposed to come in February? And they were even shown in the promotional graphic of that chapter of Tides of War, and they never came. And right before February ended, one of DICE's or EA's community managers actually issued a statement saying they're not coming in February, they're coming soon. But we're halfway through March and we still don't know anything about those. Do you guys remember the vehicle customization? Again, announced in May, during the reveal, then on the roadmap it was scheduled to be released in December of 2018, and in December of 2018 we got like half of it, because we only got the option to actually pick the camouflage, and we still don't have the option to customize the body of the vehicle. We cannot put extra stuff on it, some modifications. I don't exactly know what was planned to be there because it's not released yet, but the point is communication. Again, only half of it gets released and they say it will be released soon. So we're in March, we're halfway through March. Where is the other half that was supposed to be there in December? And what's weird is that we've never had something like this happening in any of the previous Battlefield games. I've been playing Battlefields for the past 7 years, almost. I started in like July 2012 in Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, sorry, and then went through all of the Battlefield games, BF4, Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 1, then Battlefield 5, and we've never had communication at such poor level. I mean, I know they're trying, but it isn't about trying, it's about the results. Like, you can put out an announcement of an announcement, or keep announcing that stuff is getting be released soon or fixed soon, but at the end of the day, it doesn't bring any value because we have the problems we want fixed. We have promised content we want to receive. We don't want to see announcements of an announcement announcing another announcement of the roadmap, which will announce more stuff which will then get delayed. Maybe there is players out there who actually enjoy this type of communication, but I sadly don't. I just don't like that we're not getting real answers and all we're seeing is announcement of an announcement or someone saying something will come soon and it gets delayed a couple of times or doesn't come at all. And I know that we could go down the road of they didn't have enough time discussion once again, but in all honesty, 5 months later and content still isn't here. I mean significant content, so I don't know. Is time really an excuse at this point? And again, I just want to remind, the point of the video isn't even the actual content that's missing, it's the communication. It's one thing we don't have the content that was supposed to be there, and it's another when we get promised something and it's not delivered on, or there is an excuse of we're working on it, it will be released soon, and then the soon never comes. Anyway guys, that would be it for this video. Before you click off, let me know down in the comments what do you actually think about the current communication. Is it good? Is it not? Do you like how they are presenting the new things? Do you not like it? I'm honestly curious to see what you guys think as my audience, cause I know Reddit is one big shitstorm 24/7 no matter the subject, so it's quite difficult to actually judge something by Reddit, and yeah, Reddit is quite vocal about it lately. So, as always, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield. See ya!